Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to my channel. This is your girl, MamiSoTrue. Hey guys, welcome in. So happy to be here to talk to a survivor like you today, a thriver like you today. Let's talk about it. Today, I'm sharing with you my perspective on how they always run out of time. Who are they? Haha. The very people that we are all catching on to, the very people that we are all waking up to. We're figuring them out. These narcissists, they all run out of time. Every single one of them, no matter what type you're dealing with. You better believe it. They all run out of time. Let's talk about it, y'all. This is MamiSoTrue. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, please take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Don't miss my weekly videos by hitting the notification bell right there so you don't miss out when I post. You guys, I'm here to check in and let you know. Because they run out of time, that's why you had to leave. That's why they left. If they discarded you, my heart goes out to you. If you had to discard them, my heart goes out to you. But it happened because they run out of time. They always run out of time. Just let that sink in for a moment, especially if you are struggling with having to deal with a relationship that has crumbled and ended. And all you've had this whole time was hope. You've been so hopeful that things will get better. They will change. If you made your adjustments, if you go and get therapy, things will get better. And millions of us know that is not how it works when you're dealing with a narcissist. 10 times out of 10, things don't get better. What actually happens is they continue to reveal who they are. The longer you stay, the more you try, things get worse. Because they are a narcissist and they cannot help. They cannot help but to destroy themselves. When you think about narcissists, think about a very self-destructive, a very severely self-sabotaging individual. Before you, there were so many other relationships that they did not know how to handle. They let so many other people fumble. That's why so many people can say they were a spouse to a narcissist, but the narcissist had spouses before them. There's always some ex involved, some ex-wife, ex-husbands, 2-3 baby fathers, 2-3 baby mothers, 2-3 prior relationships. When they meet you, there's nothing positive to say about those relationships. Everything they have to tell you is to let you look at them as if you need to make sure you put your guard down so that you can accept them, because that's how they make you feel, like they need to be accepted. They just want to be loved, but they've been wronged by everybody. Every ex that they have not exed out played them, lied to them, cheated on them, treated them like a dog, did not respect them like the man that they are, did not treat them like a lady. Let them tell it. Every relationship before you was so bad. The story that they gave you was so sad. So you let your little guard down and they got comfortable. For a narcissist, as soon as you let your guard down, as soon as you start accepting the I love yous and you start saying it back and you actually believe it, they feel like, yes, job well done. I know how to manipulate this person. I'm going to keep doing it because they're going to let me. They've proven it. They let their guard down. I know this person is strong, but they let their guard down for me. So I'm a good manipulator. They feel good. That's why they act so egotistical and prideful, because people like us accept them and we give them a chance and we overlook and ignore the red flags. And they love to see that. They love to see how much we're willing to put our all into their life and into the relationship. It's a good feeling to know that you have targeted the perfect doormat. It's a good feeling. But as much as it's a good feeling, it's a feeling that does not last long. It does not last long. That's why love bombing is so short. You go from this intensifying experience of being seen by this person. They taking you out. They loving on you. They giving you compliments. They're saying all the sweetest things. They're giving you money, doing things for you that you're not even asking for. They are literally your Prince Charming. She is literally your Claire Hustable, the woman of your dreams, saying all the right things. And it doesn't last long because you're so empathetic that it didn't take much for you to be like, oh man, I like this person. Matter of fact, I'm in love with this person. Soon as that happens, the job is done. There's no need to keep pretending because that's what they've been doing. They are a narcissist. So 100% of who they are is probably fake. They are a narcissist. And they are running on time. Every narcissist knows they are incapable of being in a healthy relationship. Every narcissist knows that they have the same narcissistic, toxic pattern of abusive relationships. They know. And when they got into a relationship with you, they knew that it was just a matter of time before everything started falling apart. And when everything started falling apart, that's when a narcissist can no longer contain it. You're dealing with an individual who is a professional at making sure they lie to keep everybody in their life under a certain role. And to be that type of a person and to lie that much, that is a lot of work to do. That is a lot of work to do. Most of the time when they've encountered you and you ended up being that new supply, they had just cut off someone else. They had just discarded someone else, maybe 2 or 3 other people. And here they came running to you, playing innocent, playing victim, just to take your money, just to take your energy, just to lie to you, just to come into your world and attempt to destroy everything that you have. And then as soon as everything is destroyed, it's like a narcissist literally looks back, my job here is done. On to the next victim. I've taken all her money. I've destroyed all his credit. He doesn't have a job. There's no more money left over from the inheritance. There's nothing left here. There's no need for me to lie. There's no need for me to act like I care anymore. There's no need for me to act like I'm interested in the relationship because I'm not. And on top of that, by the time that gets to the phase, by the time you get to the phase with the narcissist where it seems like things are falling apart, there's been so much damage done. So much damage is done that you as an empath, you start to fall back. You start to calculate everything that's happening and you realize that you're in something that is not good for you. It's not meant for you. You actually were tricked into it. That's how you end up discovering channels like mine and other people. That's how you end up seeking help. That's how you end up realizing that this person has done some psychological damage and maybe a therapist is the best choice. Maybe a life coach is someone I need to reach out to because I dedicated years to someone who never dedicated a minute to actually genuinely, authentically, really caring about me. They lack so much empathy that nothing I ever did or gave was enough. It was never satisfying. But I've learned as a woken empath that it's not me. This person is evilly disordered. This person is insane. And there's nothing that I could have ever done to make it different. What's happening in my world is I'm dealing with somebody who can no longer lie to me because I'm catching on to it. I see right through them. And because of your strength, the one that they miscalculated because they thought you were weak, just because you let your guard down, they thought you were stupid. You're just this fool in love with a narcissist. No, absolutely not. Because you become awoken. Now they can't stand you. Now the time is really up. Now the gig is really up. They have to discard you after a certain time because the time is up. There's nothing left in the relationship. They know that you're disgusted. They know you're tired. They also know that you might be too empathetic to break up with them, so they got to break up with you. A discard is a blessing. They discard because their time has run out. They devalue you because their time is running out. They start devaluing you because they know that it's only a matter of time before this person catches on to me. So before they actually really catch on to me, let me go ahead and break them. Let me go ahead and try to destroy who they are. Let me assassinate their character in smear campaign. Let me pull all these flying monkeys into the situation because I'm running out of time. Before my time runs out, though, I need to make sure that I'm not looked at as the narcissist, even though I am. I got to keep hiding under this mask. So I'm going to lie to everybody. I'm going to change the narrative. I'm going to act like I've been the victim. I'm going to act like I really didn't play a role in why this thing is falling apart. I'm going to act like I have amnesia. I don't remember hitting her. I don't remember cheating on her. Matter of fact, she cheated on me. Yeah, that's what a narcissist will say. I'm going to flip the script. Everything that they did to you, they're going to turn around and tell everyone that you're doing it to them because their time is running out. And a narcissist is nothing but a big old punk, a big coward. If my time is running out, that means I'm about to be exposed. So I need to create chaos. I need to lie. I need to smear this person's name. I need to beat them to the punch and make sure that everybody looks at them like they're crazy. And while all that is going on, I need to figure out a way to get out of this and find somebody new. Find somewhere else to go. Someone who doesn't know me yet. Because my time has run out in this relationship. So I got to build a new one. I got to create a new one. So I'm going to love bomb the next person. So you sitting somewhere you discarded and you thinking, oh, they got a new supply. They ran off with somebody else and it looks good and it looks sweet. No, it looks like that because they've run out of time. And now they have to continue the sick, toxic, narcissistic, abusive cycle with somebody else. So the time restarts with this new person. They're not encountering a new relationship full of love and joy and happiness. Hell no. This is somebody who can't do that. They prove that with you. What they're doing is they're starting over. They're starting over. They're giving themselves a new layer of pride. Ooh, I got a new victim. I'm securing somebody else with more lies, new lies. The lies that I couldn't control in the last relationship, I'm going to learn how to manipulate it better for this relationship so she can think that I really am a real one. So he can feel like, oh, my ex lost me. I didn't lose her. When it's a whole lie. Because they run out of time. It looks like they got away with it. Because they knew they were going to run out of time. They plotted. They planned. They set the situation up so strategically that you end up sitting back, lost and clueless, like, damn, what happened? What's happening? How did we go from this to this? Because they had a plan all along. They knew that eventually the gig was going to be up. Eventually the show was going to have to end. Eventually their time would be up and they would have to get the hell on because they're not real. And because they are a coward, they don't want to face that. So to avoid facing the realness of you, the realness of what's really happening, I'd rather create a bunch of mess. I'd rather discard. I'd rather cheat and find somebody new. I'd rather walk away. I'd rather run away. I'd rather find reasons to push you away. Because I'm not man enough or woman enough to face the fact that I'm running out of time. I'm running out of time. I can no longer be this person that I've been to this person who doesn't deserve it. I'm running out of time. I got to get away. I have to figure out a way to completely blow up the relationship because my narcissistic ass has ran out of time. This person is on to me. Matter of fact, the flying monkeys have figured me out because eventually everybody in the situation starts to see that maybe there's a common denominator here, and that is the narcissist. Why is it that all of these stories, every relationship is the same pattern? Why is it that every story, every relationship has you in it, in the center of it. Eventually, people start to put two and two together, just like you did. People start to wake up and realize that this person is fake and phony and full of baloney. The children start to see it. Those children start to call them out. That's when you know, oh man, your time is up. We see you for who you are. Even the kids recognize that you're off. When you start hearing young children make comments to an adult, are you okay? Why do you look so sad? Why are you always sad? Why are you always down? They've ran out of time. You got so many narcissists who are always stuck in this isolation mode. I want to be by myself. I just want to be alone. Sometimes it's not even by choice. They're stuck alone because everybody around them have left them. And when they're stuck in isolation like that, some of them become so severely depressed in their own thoughts. It's sad because they freak out when they've run out of time, because running out of time means I've lost control. I've lost control over this whole family. Narcissists act like they're just so alone because when their time runs out, they become alone. When their time runs out, everybody around them have literally abandoned them. And they're stuck to be these abandoned, weak, childlike entities. And it becomes, woe me. I'm just this poor victim. Don't nobody love me. Don't nobody like me. Woe me. And that's why they feel like it's okay to find somebody else to pour all of that into and onto. And then the cycle begins all over again. So in my opinion, if you ask me, everything that you notice about how your relationship with a narcissist deteriorates, falls apart, and ends, it happens because their time eventually runs out. They can only trick you for so long. They can only lie and lead you on for so long. You can only remain this empath who is naive and foolish to the situation for so long. It might be a year, 5 years, maybe a decade or more. But eventually, they run out of time. That's why the relationship ends. That's why the relationship is no longer. That's why you start talking different. You start thinking different. You start moving different. You start figuring out that you're dealing with something way different from just a toxic relationship. You're dealing with a narcissistic relationship, a narcissistic parent. You married a narcissist. You're dating a narcissist. And sometimes you don't figure that out. You don't become awoken to it until they run out of time. And they always do. They always run out of time. They have no choice. You're fake. You're holding on to lies. You're creating new lies. You're trying to remember old lies. And they all catch up with you. The people that are around you that you think are just so stupid, they start to see right through your narcissistic BS. And sometimes they think they have a lot of time, but they don't. You see the narcissist in your life, literally, it's like they're going through some type of midlife crisis and you can't figure it out. It's because they've run out of time. It's because the show that they've been playing with your life, because your life is a show to them, your life is a joke. It's because that is ending. They're losing control on a lot of levels, and it looks like they're going through something in front of you. You can't tell. It's like, damn, what's happening? What is going on? They've run out of time, or they're running out of time. Either you're catching on to it or they're losing their grip on you. They're not able to control you and fool you like they thought they would or like they used to. And time is running out. So they got to make new narcissistic plans. They got to make sure they increase the abuse and narcissistically hurt you more and more. A narcissist easily loses control. Easily. Once they start losing control a little bit, they freak out, they become paranoid, and they know that their time is ending. So a lot of times, what's going to happen is they're just going to plot against you. They're going to plot and make sure that they end up somewhere safe because they only care about themselves. They only care that at the end of the situation, they're safe. Their image is protected. They have somewhere to go. They got some money. And you, on the other hand, are left to suffer, left to die with no money. They could care less if you got a place to lay your head. Their time is up. They got to go. They got to go figure out a new narcissistic situationship with somebody else if they haven't already. You sitting somewhere healing and learning about narcissistic abuse because their time has ended. Their time with ruining your life has ended. It's over for them. It's not going to happen no more. It cannot. You deserve better. It was time for you to catch on to it. It was time for them to fall off that stage with these clown jokes that they got. This clown act. This fake person that just switches up and act like they're in love with you when you're outside in public, but at home, they're completely a demon. That demon's time will always run out, especially because a real one gets involved. Real people step into a life of a narcissist and you literally rip and shred the mask off of their faces. It's like we accelerate the ending of them. We make them have to hurry up and end their narcissistic BS in their life. Hurry up and get out of here. Hurry up and run away from me. Hurry up and discard me, please, because there's something going on here and I can't do it. I can't mess with it. I'm too real for it. So one of us gotta go. And most of the time, they are gonna go because their time is gonna be up. And that's just what it is. Thank you so much for watching my video today, you guys. I would love to hear your perspective and your thoughts. Drop a comment. And if you're new, don't forget to subscribe. Like the video if it resonates and if you're feeling where I'm coming from. Because they do have an expiration date. That's why every relationship that they are in or that they've had has an expiration date. They know that. They came into the door knowing that one day what you and them had was going to expire or be expired because one day you were going to find out that everything they were showing you was not real. Everything they introduced about themselves was not real. Is not real. Cannot be real. All they did was marry you and pretend to be like you and like the things that you like, interested in your interests, when really they don't have an interest about anything you got going on. It was a setup from the beginning. And because that's the type of person they are, there's a time it's going to end. That's why every narcissistic relationship doesn't last the same, doesn't take the same amount of time. They all have their own expiration date. They all come with their own special expiration date. Pay attention. Thanks for watching this video. Until next time, you guys, this is your girl, MamiSoTrue. Take care, stay blessed, and stay true. Bye, guys.